In this lecture, we are going to enqueue the script file for our block. So far, we have registered our block. However, our block isn't available from the editor. Currently, I'm viewing the editor for the page post type. If we were to check out the list of blocks, our fancy header block is missing. Registering a block is a two-step process. The first step is to load the block.json file. The second step is to load the JavaScript file that loads the UI for the block. It makes sense, right? Without a UI, a block is incomplete. Let's open the console panel from the developer tools. Inside the console, various messages will appear. However, the message from the JavaScript file is missing. We must enqueue the JavaScript file. Otherwise, our block will never appear on the list of blocks. In your editor, open the block.json file. For blocks, a script file can be enqueued directly from the block.json file. It isn't necessary to pop open PHP. Inside this file, we have three properties for adding scripts. I'm going to add them in. They are the following: editor script, view script, and script. Each property will enqueue our script file in different locations. The editor script property will enqueue our file in the Gutenberg editor on the admin side of WordPress. In some cases, our blocks may not need to load JavaScript on the front end. You may be interested in loading the script for the editing experience. If that's the case, this property will allow you to add a script to the editor and not the front end. The view script property is the opposite of the editor script property. This property will enqueue a script on the front end. The file will never be enqueued for the editor. If your block needs interactivity on the front end, you may want to load a special script. One more thing. The script will only be loaded if the block is added to the content. If the block is missing from the page, the script will not be loaded. WordPress will handle checking your page for this block. We don't need to lift a finger. Lastly, the script property will enqueue a file in the editor and front end. It's a quick and easy solution for loading a script. It's rare to load the same script on both sides of a WordPress site. However, this option is available if you need it. For this example, we are going to load our script in the editor. Loading it on the front end won't be necessary. Let's remove the script and view script properties. Next, we are going to set the editor script property to the following value: file:/index.js. The beginning of the value must start with the word file. This portion of the value will tell WordPress that it must load a local file. Afterward, we can specify the location of the file. As you can see, the path must be relative to the block.json file. This is important to highlight. The path is not relative to our plugin folder, but to the block file. The block.json file and index.js file are sitting in the same directory. Therefore, our path isn't complex. Let's try testing the editor. In the browser, refresh the page. If we look at the console, the message from our script has been added. Keep in mind, the script does not get loaded on every admin page. It's exclusive to the Gutenberg editor. WordPress will handle loading this file on our behalf. It makes the process painless. Now that our script is being loaded, let's start working on the UI of our block.